I am finished with this build, guys. I decorated everything. Now, I did have one problem, and that was with the wallpaper. Why? Well, for some reason, the wallpaper would not do what I wanted it to do, which was exist. You know, it's just not existing in certain aspects of my build, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just take that off and then just replace it with glass. So that's what I did. So everything that you see that's replaced with glass, I was just having problems with the wallpaper. That's it. But let's check out the build, okay? Let me get out of this seat because I can't go into build mode while sitting down, which I think would be kind of cool. Okay, so this is the build if you were to come from this direction. You'd run across here, and this is what you would see. I like doing this. I think it was kind of fun. I made the patio kind of come out a little bit. It looks nice at night, and it's pretty cool looking during the rain. Now, I was hoping to put some light here to show off the Voltec flag. Normally I do that. Let me see if I can try to put that on there really quick. What do I use? I think I use... I think it's this. Let's see if I can get it on there. And I'm hoping electricity's large enough. No, it isn't! It isn't. This pylon is not strong enough to reach over here. Let me see if I can get it on this side. Sometimes it does that. Maybe I need to scoot it closer. Do we have electricity? Nope. Oh, come on. How about now? Electricity? Like, nope. There's gotta be electricity there. Oh, come on! That's close enough. Look at this. That should be close enough. No, it's not. Hang on. Let me grab this and put it away. Let's go to storage. See if we can get it back on there. Come on. No, no, no. Not that one. This one right here. Work with me here. Come on. No. It is not strong enough. Okay, you know what I have to do? I have to put a connector kinda close. I have to set it right here. You notice how it's grayed out? This is telling me that this connector is strong enough to reach that light. So I have to put it like that. And then I have to grab a hold of the light here, or the connector here, and then connect it to this. And we have light. There we go. That's what I wanted. Thank you so much. Let me show you how I have my electricity set up. Of course, this pylon here is connected to the main generator that I put on the very top. It's also connected to this pylon right here. And I had to connect this to that, to the main source, and then of course you saw what I did here just to get this lighting right here to look good. This connector is connected to that one, and then I piped it right here all the way across to where it's connected to another pylon, which is right here. And then I showed you how I piped the electricity downstairs. And then this connected all the way over here to my greenhouse. I had to add this one because it just didn't reach. And I like it where it's at, and I didn't want to move it. Now, the only connection I added to this besides that one are this one here to connect to my water resource. And then I did the exact same thing here, down there. And then, of course, it's all connected there. It kind of looks good. I like how the electricity is just almost seamless. Like, it's not there, you know. But everything seemed to work out. I like how this build is. Let me go a slow motion around the whole thing. And I think the thing that was kind of cool, hang on, let me get out of that, like that, is I was able to even put a jacuzzi down inside here. And trust me, it was difficult. It was not easy. Have a couple of seating there. Now the reason why I put the turret there is because there are some monsters that spawn inside here. And the thing about doing this is you couldn't go through this. You cannot go through this. So in order for me to even go inside there, I had to literally just go like this. And then, because you can't go that far up, this thing is solid. Like the tree is solid. I use this door because when you're inside here, I wanted it to look like a place where you kind of get away, and the door just seemed to fit. I couldn't really put any chairs down to where you could kind of sit next to the benches, and I was disappointed about that. I decided to put my ammunition here, and of course a radio. Now the only light I put up was the mirror ball, and then I put that there because I like the sound that it makes. Okay, I saved the video. Now I did put some ambience noise. I used the raven perch for the noise as well as the frog. I think when people go into your build, if they can hear certain things, I think it kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. Now this is probably the first time I mimicked the porch and the balcony with each other. That's all I did. I ran out of stuff, like I couldn't put any more on the balcony. Normally I would put some crafting stuff there so anyone who came out to the balcony can do stuff. This time all I did was I thought, well, I'll just have this here to make it look like Catherine, which is the ally I have living here, to be working on stuff. I put this here because maybe someone would want to check it out and then change things up on their build. I like combining things together, like the oil post with the flower pot. I think that was kind of cool, and I was excited at the fact that I could actually put this here. Normally I don't use this, but I thought, hey, why not, right? So I used the hedge on the sides and then the fence over here. I thought that looked kind of cool. The awning, I tried to match it with the rooftop and the house itself. And as for the porch, of course we have to have our scavenger, Collectron, finding stuff. And then I put the Nuka-Cola seating here. And then, of course, the doorbell with the light. Now, here's the thing right here. We're going to go inside for a little bit. Now, the electricity here, as you can see, kind of right there, see-through. I piped it over here to there, and then this goes to... I like to think of her like, whoa, the cook. Oh, man, it's so bad. The camera is... In free cam, it's difficult. I had to design this whole place using the other technique. But I like to connect this and make it look like she's the cook and everything. I don't know if it came off that way. I don't know if people see it like that, but that's how I got the electricity to go in through there. As for the outside, we have the covered bridge, and then I added the fish, the bass mailbox, and I put it in the flower pot too. I thought that'd be kind of funny. Now, I put a well here. It's surrounded by carrots, and then I have the chuck wagon cooking, and I thought, well, I'll add the cow. So it looked like if I were to move up here, that's how I get back and forth. Is I hitch the cow up and then I go into town. You know, I'm role playing here, okay? I'm role playing here. The greenhouse turned out pretty good. I already had it as a blueprint and everything like that. And I decided to put the little trampoline and the dartboard. And I put this vendor bot here on the outside, just in case someone didn't want to go inside, you know. So I'm covering all my entry points. And that is it. Let's go ahead and, oh well, I had to put up security, okay? And the only reason why is because here the robots, Scorch, they love to attack. So I try my best to put it where they are. So let's go ahead and go on the inside now. Inside here is where Catherine is staying. I have her desk there. I always try to put stuff to make it look like she's looking at things. Now with this, I always use the pirate radio because I want to make it look like the television is working, but you don't see anything, but you hear things. And then I put Graham there like he's watching the television because I like Graham, he's cool. Fireplace, this is the first time I put the knight armor into a build of mine. Normally I don't do that. Hey Catherine, what's up? She's wearing a relaxing outfit. It's the Hawaiian outfit. I think it fits for this house. Now, the reason why I chose this wallpaper was because I was trying to disguise the fact that there were some tree branches that were coming in here. And I also used this lighting right there to kind of disguise the fact that there's tree branches there. See the brown, you know, because if you think about it, you're just, oh, I'm going to go to bed and then scrape your eyeballs off of these little branches and stuff. And you'll be like, oh, I can't see. And hit something and then just fall down. That's why I use this bed, the cultist bed, because of the twine and twigs and everything. And she's always talking about aliens and stuff, so I put the flat woods and counter posters, and then of course the Charlie Moo Moo right there on the bed, the stash box, and then the seating. Fireplace looks pretty nice. The lighting is okay. It could be a little bit better. As for the bathroom, I use the curtain because it's so close to this door. And I thought that's going to look weird. If the door swung open, then it blocks this door. If it's swung open this way, and this door is open, it's kind of like in the way. It stops the flow. So that's why I use the curtain. And I had to put the curtains up in this bathroom because, you know, it's kind of like, you know, creepy. Look at her just relaxing, just chilling. Oh, you like your place? The curtains were kind of hard to put in here. You have your sink and then the bathroom. See that right there? That's the problem I was having. That I could not put the wallpaper there. That's the problem. So, what happened was, where I couldn't put the wallpaper, I put glass. Now, I didn't want to put glass in here because you already had 2 windows. And I thought, nope, nope. Now the only thing missing in here is a light. I kind of forgot to put the light up. Oopsie. But it looks nice. It looks really nice during the day. I like the lighting coming through and everything like that. Now I put my shelter here because that's where I go. And I always put this fan on top. Now I know it doesn't make sense because there's not anything on the other side, but it's alright. It's alright. Now here's the thing about this step. You see the bottom here? You see the bottom right there? It makes it easy for you to go up and down the staircase. The other staircase, the ally you have can't go up it. And I'll tell you the reason why. Hang on. This staircase. Let's see, where's it at? It's the other way. They need to redo this staircase. Not this one, but this one. And this one. And the reason I say that is because you see at the bottom, there are these squares. That little tiny square stops the NPCs or you from going up and down the staircase. And it was very frustrating because I like how this staircase looks, and to know that I can't use it because for some reason my NPC will not go up the staircase, and I would like them to. So I use this one instead. Now of course if you had this one that they give you, you see how small the bottom of the base is on these beams? That's perfect. That is perfect. They need to make the exact same thing. You see how big they are down there? That blocks the stairs from being used. And I'm hoping that they fix that. If not, it's okay, because I'm just going to keep using this over and over again in my builds. I was so sad. And it's just because of this right here. That. Just because the base is a little bit squared, the NPC cannot get up there because it's too constrictive. Now this is the inside. When you come through this door, right here, I think this kind of works. I put a little bit of lighting in here. Not too much, though. Not too much. And then this is the dining room slash kitchen, because the living room is upstairs. And this would be the party room. Going through here. In the kitchen, this is something I didn't do before in any of my builds, was to put a dining room right here in the middle. I honestly did not think it would work. I thought, well, might as well do it. So I put this here. You have bottle. You know, he's a ketchup bottle. I know this is a Nuka-Cola, but he looks like a ketchup bottle, doesn't he?
I once had a gun that
so that's why I put it on the table. And of course, I was thinking, you know, they don't really have a lot of plates, like little designer plates, so I thought, well, I'll just put random stuff here. And then, of course, we have the time. Now, as I was telling you earlier, I like to think of the vendor bot, especially the Sokum Joe one, as being a personal chef. That's why I always put them in the build, and then of course I put the Nuka-Cola cooler here because it looks like a counter. And then I put this here so if someone were to go to the Sokum Joe vending machine, they could also hit the Nuka-Cola one and then shop. I have Oh, it's whining right there. Kathy, Clapper. Now I put the, I wanted it to kind of match what was going on in the kitchen. You know, it's sort of red, black, white type of thing. That's why I put the Juke and Jive, or Juke and Live, or Juke and Jive. The life of the party here. The poster there. I like how the Nuka-Cola stained glass look, and I always try to put this here on top. The connection to this is kind of odd, but it works in a way. And then you have the drinks here, and then the Nuka-Cola mystery machine, which you have to have 15 caps to use. But I like how that looks. And then of course I have the candy machine. We have the vintage water cooler, and then we have the stove, and then the count. This is the part right here that I've never done before. Was to use the cabinet up top of the stove, and then I put the items on top, the punch bowl, the spooky candy bowl, and then I just threw that up there. And you know, they don't really give us a lot of food items or bowls or plates to use, so I figured, well, this is kind of cool because this is a stash box. So if you're cooking and everything like that, or you need some water, you could go into the stash box here. I put some items on the countertop. Now see this? That's the only thing that they kind of give us, but we don't have any other stuff like to put into the kitchen. And that is it, guys. That is it for this build. And I hope I did okay. I hope I did okay. This pumpkin, sometimes the light works and sometimes it doesn't. That kind of drives me a little crazy because I designed these places because I want to make it look like someone's been living here for a very long time. And when certain lights don't work, I'm like, oh man, I hope they work for the people who show up and then, you know, shop at my store. They can enjoy the lighting and everything. But I wanted it to make it look like Catherine lived here and this is her house. And I hope I did okay, guys. Of course, it is in the eye of the beholder if I did a good job or not. But I wanted to make it look like it was a place that has been here for a while, a livable place for someone. Now, I will stay here for a while because I think it's kind of cool living here. Stop. That's so fun. And I think it's kind of cool that it's next to this obstacle course. I wanted to make the house really cool looking. I was kind of happy with connecting to the, I guess it would be the little picnic area here. And if you would like to set your camp up at this place, good luck. This tree is really irritating. I wish it wasn't there because then I could make the build a lot bigger. But if you would like to live in this location, it is right here. It's just right here. You just make your way right there. Now here's the thing. Check this out. There's another one. Whoops. Right here. And from what I can tell, you can build here. And I thought, oh, look, I could have set something up here and made something here. Oh no! Again, this is the location. Right here. And then the other location is right there. The obstacle course is right here. Alright guys, you know what time it is. It is that time to wonder if I did an okay job. What do you guys think? Did I do an okay job, huh? And that's it guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had fun doing this build. I think it was kind of interesting. Who knows, I might go find other locations and take you along for the ride and let you see what I am trying to do at this one spot and decorate it. I think that would be kind of interesting. It's a maybe. But this is ComancheNative, and I'll see you next time.